Spinning. Hello, and welcome, everybody, to our wonderful Monday, April 27th. This month has gone by like crazy. And if you're new to us, welcome. I normally say something really exciting with Mystical Monday Musings, but I wish I could have recorded it because as Laura was going on, typing it, she's like, Mystical Monday Musings. I wanted, so I was like, you can do it, Laura. Do it. Mystical Monday Musings. I did it. There you go. Welcome for our crazy.
Someday.
My craziness. She's the one that keeps me grounded. I'm just a crazy one. So welcome, everybody. My name is Elias Patras. I'm an intuitive life coach, and I am on the Pacific Northwest. So grateful to be here every Monday with my wonderful co-host.
Hello, everybody. I'm Laura Wooster. I'm on the East Coast, and I'm always happy to connect with my friend and colleague Elias Patras every Monday, where we pull cards for all of you. And just a reminder, if you would like us to pull a card specifically for you, drop a question into the comments, and like something about, what do I need to know about my work this week, or what do I need to know about this new job I have, or whatever that is, something like that. Good morning.
We love it. Good morning, cousin Jody. Thank you for being here. Jean Bentley, hello. Thank you. Are you at work?
Don't say anything.
Don't say anything. Don't look. Cover your screen like this. Don't look. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. And what we love to do is every Monday we will give a general card for everyone for the message for the day. And if you're new, please let us know that you're new and let us know where you're from. And if you're a bot, don't be here. Thank you.
The world's got too many of us.
Thank you for being here. Thanks for being here. So I'm going to use what I have been using for like a lot. Hey, Rose Schultz, good to see you, my friend, all the way from Chicago. I'm going to be there in a month. I wonder if you're going to be with me in a month. Maria, good morning. Thank you for being here. Good to see you. I'm using Denise Lynn's soul coaching cards, and it was as I shuffled while Laura was talking, and this one just popped out, and I'm just going to say it's an interesting card. It's interesting because people go like, oh, what does that message mean? What does that mean? Well, this word surrender, what does that mean to you? If you put your hand on the center of your chest, we've never done it this way before, but if you put your hand on the center of your chest and you just took in this picture and you just took in that word, what would you get from that? Hi, Kathleen. What would you get from that? What would you get from that? Surrender. What does the image mean for you? What feeling does it bring up? Here's something very interesting. Laura, I've had these cards for a while. Do you know I've never focused on the reflection of the deer? That just like, that's where my eye went to just now. Kid you not, guys, for the very first time. So what do you get from this word surrender? And this is not about being right or wrong. If I give my interpretation of this card and it doesn't match yours, that doesn't mean that you're wrong. It means that this is what you see. If you were to say, and I'm being funny for a reason, if you're like, surrender, well, I see a babbling creek or a babbling river. Maybe it means for me to surrender my babbling self. Maybe that's what, if that's what you get, that's what you get.
That's funny.
Cousin Jody says peace and self. Hi, Linda from Ohio. Hello, how are you?
Yeah.
I went to the swirls in the river. Yes. Inner peace with flow of things. Good one. AZ, good to see you again. Thanks for being here. Um, so fascinating, isn't it? Surrender here is the deer is always representing gentleness, and um, it's a way of letting go with the flow. Do you see the river? You're just trusting it. Now, as I look at that image, it's almost like you seeing yourself letting go of things. You're seeing yourself with that peaceful and gentle surrender. It's not like, oh, I've got to give up everything. No, you're just like, you know what? Today, I'm giving it up to God. I'm giving it up to the universe. I'm giving it up to spirit. GUS. I'm giving it up to Gus. GUS. I'm letting Gus just take it for me. So just a different way of looking at this, guys. And always, like Laura and I both say, trust your intuition. Trust what you're getting from here. Laura, what do you got?
Yeah. Good point. So the deck I'm using is the new one I have, so I don't know them yet. The Woodland Wardens Oracle deck. And so the card I chose today, glasses, the Antelope and Wheat Nourishment. You can see that.
Oh, nice.
The antelope. Pretty. Okay, I'm going to look at the number here. What's the number? 14, it looks like.
Yeah.
All right, 14. So I'm going to read the book only because I don't know these cards yet. Antelope are associated with community. Traveling in large herds, they work together to detect predators, local food, and care for the young and old. This way, the group supports the thriving of each individual. Likewise, golden sheaves of wheat are ancient symbols of prosperity, a relatively easy grain to grow, store, and convert to flour, and a staple crop around the world. Wheat is closely associated with wealth and abundance. Together, the antelope and wheat call us to nourish ourselves and our communities. So this is a good reminder about the power of community and being there for each other to support each other in the needs that we have together as community. So I know a lot of people. I mean, I was sitting at the dinner table yesterday with people in my life, and we were talking about planting gardens, planting vegetable gardens, and making plans for that. And they were in the process of doing it. We're in the process of designing it. So so that's a big topic of conversation lately, is creating food and community around growing things, and going to farmers markets and supporting farmers and farmers markets. And so if you're feeling that nudge, not everybody has the ability to do that. They may not have the space to do it, but if you're feeling that nudge, just go for it. There's obviously a push for that. So there you go.
Very true. Very, very true. Rose says it's a beautiful, peaceful, calming card. Learning to flow with life. Excellent. Mary, hello. Thank you for being here. New Jersey in the house. Thank you. Charmin, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Lana, good morning from Minnesota. Minnesota, good morning. And Maria says, nothing like fresh veggies. I know. I have a friend. Her name is Leslie. She's in Florida. And everything that she makes is from her garden.
Nice.
Like different pots and stuff. She has eggplant and cucumbers and carrots, and she had squash and just a bunch of all different kind of herbs. She just picks from her garden and cooks. Just amazing. Michael, good to see you. Thank you for being here. I'm glad you made it too. Lily, howdy. Howdy. You guys remember Minnie Pearl? Yeah, I'm outdating myself. Florida. That's right. Florida. Lily's in Florida. Christine, hello from Nashville. Thank you for being here. So if you guys have a question and it's not the will I get married question or will I do this, it's more of like how do I connect to where I want to go, or what do I need to know about X, Y, and Z? Please put it in the comments, and Laura and I will go ahead and help you out with it. Laura, you got something happening tonight, don't you?
Tonight? What have I got happening tonight? No, I don't.
Wait, don't you have a podcast tonight?
I don't think so.
Did I see that wrong? Okay.
Podcast tonight? I don't think so.
it was really cool. It was like a pink flyer with little sparklies on it, and there was definitely a pot, or maybe you're on someone's pot. No, okay.
Maybe that might be it. Yeah, because I've recorded a few podcasts that haven't been released yet. That's probably what it is. I'm like, what did I miss? Oh no. Yeah,
Okay, I'll
yeah.
look.
I think I did. Yeah, I did. I did. I recorded a few as a guest. Yeah.
I know Minnie. Oh, good. I'm glad. Hi, Beth. Good to see you. Um, check your calendar. Yeah, check your calendar.
All
Shelly,
right.
says, I have nothing happening tonight either. Look at that, Shelly. So, that's pretty good. Irma, I was just thinking about you today. I was literally thinking about you this morning. I'm like, I got to give Irma a call. So, hope all is going well in the Midwest. And Farah, hello. Thank you for being here on Instagram. Tanya, hello. Thank you for being here on Instagram. And Hind, always good to see you. Thank you for being here, my friend.
Good to see
Um,
you.
so, questions, comments, concerns. Angela, good morning. Hello, lovely smiles. Good morning. Good morning. So, Laura, how do people, in your opinion, what is the best way to tap in to one's truest intuitive nature?
So to really hear what your intuition
Because
is.
everyone's like, oh, I can't do this for myself,
Oh,
or I don't trust it, or nah, I'd rather go to somebody else and they tell me what I need to know.
yeah, that's so disempowering. I mean, it's good to for validation, I think, as you're learning to trust your intuition, to go to people to have that validated, those hunches that you're feeling. But I think it's really good to really focus on what your own intuition is telling you. But it's like a muscle, though. You have to practice it. It's
Mhm.
not something that just comes up overnight. But my sense here from most people, we're always receiving hunches from our intuition, from our subconscious, and a lot of times we just dismiss it because we put more weight on other people's opinions of things or other people's insight. But I really believe our bodies talk to us, our intuition talks to us. So just pay attention to those subtle things, in things that aren't as like crucial. Um, like what anything that comes up where you have a choice and it's not like a crucial choice of like moving or whatever, but more of like how you're going about your day. um, just something that can be checked in the moment, that can be
Mhm.
validated in the moment. Like for example, if you have to run to the grocery store, what's the color of the jacket the person's going to be in front of you at the checkout line, like kind of tune into that and then see what comes up from that. But just pay attention to the nudges and let your nudges lead you in less consequential things, like very light things, and that way it's a muscle that you're using and paying attention to. I think we dismiss our gut feelings about things far too much.
Yep,
So
we do. And do you guys realize that God, universe, spirit, whatever you want to say, is talking to us all the time,
yeah.
is sending subtle messages all the time, everyone. And that is important to know. And that's why we do this every Monday. We're here, yes, to give you guys messages, but also to educate you on how to help yourself and throw in a little humor. So if you're new to us, thank you for being here. Hello, Ebony and Aaron, and hey, ya toy. Hello, thank you for being here. If you guys are new, how'd you find us? Where'd you find us? Let us know. Let us know. And again, if you have questions, put them in the comments, and we will pick a card for you and give you our interpretation. There's a lot of things I feel that happen with our intuitive growth. I think that and that I talk about this, the personal development, we have to focus on the personal development to be able to clearly go deeper into our intuitive self. If we're operating from a place of fear, if we're talking down about ourselves, if we look at ourselves and go yuck, if we hear ourselves and we sound stupid, if we believe in all those negative pieces, that is dimming or turning down our intuitive volume.
Mm,
So I really encourage you guys to start talking to yourselves like you would talk to your best friend.
yeah.
I find that I have stronger intuition when I'm with friends. That's fascinating. That's really good. Hello, Paige. Thank you for being here. Lana says, always such great information from both of you. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. My focus for this year is kindness, both for myself and others. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
That's wonderful.
Aaron says, Elias, I had a reading with you several years ago, maybe 10. What? And then I came to see you in person at a workshop with Colleen Nichols in Virginia. Wow, Aaron, thank you so much. And Aaron, Greek eyebrow. I am planning a trip to Richmond. So I'm doing a traveling retreat. It's called Stop the Pattern. I'm going to talk to Laura about that for the East Coast in a little bit. But I'm traveling. I do a lot of retreats. I'm coming up to my 60th weekend retreat. It's crazy. 60 retreats.
Congratulations. That's a huge achievement. That's
Thank
really amazing. Yeah.
It's just great. And Laura has co-facilitated a retreat with us in Washington, so that was a lot of fun. We should do something like that again. And what I was saying was that it's called Stop the Pattern, and it is about control freak, people pleasing, being a fixer and a perfectionist, and how we stop that pattern so we can then tune into the intuition. And then we're going to teach just a little bit. We're not going to call it mediumship, but we're calling it spirit communication, because it's just the basis of you being able to get in touch with your loved ones. So you're going to learn about what your pattern is. You're going to find how to flip it. You're going to learn a little bit about intuition, and then you're going to learn a teensy bit about communication. And that is a traveling retreat. So there you have it. Farah said, Elias, I learned about you from a private chat with Colleen Nichols when we talked about intuition. That's awesome. Thank you. So, hey, this tells me that Richmond, Virginia, be on the lookout, guys. Be on the lookout. I'm barking on the truth. There we go. Barking on the truth. Who has a question for us? Anyone?
Yeah, feel free to drop one in there. It doesn't have to be like a pulling a card question either. It can be something about your intuition, connecting to the other side, anything like that. Feel free to do that. So,
hi, Mandy. Good morning. Good
hi,
morning. When and where is the retreat? Mary, well, it's going to be traveling. So there's going to be one in Richmond, Virginia. After we get off here, I'm going to talk to Laura about coming to the East Coast. So Massachusetts, New Hampshire area. And Aaron says, how long should you wait to try and connect with someone after they pass? Good question.
Very good question. So if you're trying to connect through a medium, to book a medium, it depends on your own personal emotional state. If you're kind of feeling numb, if you're feeling a little bit disconnected from your own body, you're disconnected from your life in the moment, you might want to wait just a little bit till you feel a little bit more grounded, a little bit more in the new routine that typically comes after someone passes. So just if you're not feeling totally grounded, I would wait a little bit. It really has nothing to do with whether they can communicate immediately or not. Hello. It has nothing to do with the spirit communicator, the person on the other side. They can communicate immediately. There's nothing to do with it. It's more about our own emotional state, whether you're going to have a good experience with that or not.
So true. And it's funny because I used to tell clients that I heard that, to wait 40 days. And lately, it's been coming sooner than 40 days because has anybody ever watched the movie Defending Your Life? It's a great movie with Meryl Streep and Albert Brooks. And it's what happens when they cross over and what happens in that in-between time of like, oh, this is who you were and this is what you did. And are you going to a different bus to somewhere else? So, and they go through a past life gallery. And of course, it's Shirley MacLaine is part of the past life gallery. It's a great movie. But I believe that there are many good nuggets in that movie that are possibly very true. I think coming from, my Greek Orthodox background, being Christian, I really think that it's like Jesus with the 40 days. You're up there, you're learning what you did, and then your energy, your loved one's energy is really able to connect. Not saying that they can't connect sooner. But now what's happening with our world and everything, I think our loved ones are like, we are here for you. What
Mhm.
we are like immediately here. But like Laura was saying, it's all depending on where you are with it because they're fine.
Yeah.
Listen, they don't have any medical bills, they don't have any mortgage, they have nothing to worry about. All they're doing is they're like at a big department store watching all the TVs, and that's all of you. And they're just like, oh, look, there's cousin so and there. There's my son. There's my daughter. Oh, there's the next door neighbor. They're able to watch like the whole channels. It's awesome. And remember their energy. I hope that helps, Aaron. Mandy says, may I oh, there's a couple. Sorry guys. Mandy says, may I have a general card of focus for the week? Sure. Well, let me get to this real quick. Any tips on knowing the difference between an intuitive warning and your own fear? I know sometimes they are the same, but sometimes I can't tell if I'm just anxious or really getting a warning.
Mm. Really good question.
Mm,
Anxiety for me, and it can be different for everybody. And I know for me, anxiety tends to be up here. It tends to follow a line of thinking that is like, oh, what if, what if, what if? Oh no, oh no, oh no. Going to the worst case scenario. It tends to feel like it's up here, right? So, but something that's intuitive that might be giving you a little bit of a pause or a warning, it's a little more subtle. It feels like it's more in my for me, it's more in my body. It's like it's a sense of wanting to pause. And the intensity of the pause tells me a lot about the urgency of it. And it's not so much fear, but just like no. And not like, oh no, kind of feeling. It's a very different feeling for me. But that's when you know it, when you feel it, you know it. That's it's hard to really describe what that is. But for me, it feels like it's more in my body rather than my head. What do you have, Elias, like about that? What kind of
You
guidance?
know, it's really interesting because when I feel anxious, like you were saying, I know that like, oh my God. Um,
Yeah.
it's it's that fear that creeps up and I'm almost getting, for me, a very nervous or nauseated feeling. But when I get like an intuitive warning, like, here's this, it's just like, okay.
Mhm.
It's like you were saying, it's very like this for me.
Yeah.
It's very steady. So
Yeah.
when we are in wrapped up in our emotions and we're triggered by something, it's going to be like this. But the intuitive piece always comes in like, boom.
Mhm.
And for me, it's a sense of knowing. It's just like, okay, okay.
Mhm.
It's nothing. The moment that you lean into the fear piece, I don't think that is the intuitive part.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope that helps. Good question.
It's a great question.
Farrah has a question, and then we'll go to Mandy. Mandy, I have a general card focus for the week for yourself, because we did one earlier for everybody, but for yourself. Okay.
Mandy, I have accelerated motion for you. So, what this indicates a lot of times is things that you've been working towards. There's going to be an indication of something that you've been working towards. There'll be some unexpected movement in a good way around it. So, if there's something that you've been hoping for, working towards, making some changes, things like that, you will see some indication of that unexpectedly probably this week, which is good.
And I'm going to say ditto. I'm going to say ditto. So that's
Yeah.
really interesting. Ditto. It's a voyage, girl. Happy birthday, Mandy. Oh my God. Happy birthday. I won't. But happy birthday to you, girl. Happy birthday. AZ says, thank you. That makes sense. You're welcome. You're welcome. Farah says, I find that I can connect to my husband on the other side, but I can't seem to do the same with my spirit guides. I I even ask for names, but I can't seem to get anything. So Farah, do me a quick favor. Okay, just do me a quick favor. Look at the camera. Hi. Look at the camera, and then I want you to pound your feet. Just pound them. Pound them like you're shaking it and pounding. Just pound it. Okay, and breathe for a moment. Now put your hand in the center of your chest. Just breathe. Exhale out. That was good. Try it again. Breathe in. A little slower. Exhale out. And I want you to think of the first name that comes into your head. The very first name. Just boop. There it is. Boop. There it is. Boop. There it is. Just go ahead and just put it in there, and then let us know the name in the comments, and I'll tell you something. And Laura, what do you think?
Yeah, it's our guides are such a big part of our own presence that it's hard to determine, if it's us or them. I like to find external validation from them just to know that they're around. Like, for example, I was going to an event many years ago, and I wasn't feeling entirely confident. It was a new type of event that I had never done before. And I was a little bit, oh my gosh, this is all new to me. And I was driving down the highway, going through Boston, and I said, I just need a sign that I'm on the right track with this, and everything's going to be okay. And there was a billboard that I just, I took a moment. I was in traffic, and I opened my eyes, and there it was a billboard. It was something like "We got you," or we're here for you," or something like that. It was some kind of insurance company thing, but it was just like, oh my, okay, got it. So it's okay to ask for like external validation for that, and to say, show me a sign that you're around. Yeah.
Hello, Cafe. Hello. Thank you for being here. Let's see. I think we are good. Okay.
Angelo's asking for a question. I mean, for a card for the week.
Okay, sure. For direction for the week.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right, Angela.
Shuffle.
Follow us on YouTube. Thank you for following us on YouTube, everybody. It really did help a lot.
Yeah, and guys, follow, subscribe both of our channels on YouTube. That always helps us. So thank you. Thank you.
Barking on the truth. All right, Angela, here you go. Destiny. A destiny card. So, not to put too much pressure on you this week. But no, this is not, don't worry about it. There's what this indicates, that if you're concerned about if you're on the right track or not in life, if you're concerned that maybe there's more that you need to do, when the destiny card, at least from my experience, when the destiny card comes up, it means that there's a lot that you've already done that's already in play. You just haven't seen the results of it yet. Doesn't mean it's not happening. Doesn't mean it hasn't arrived at your doorstep yet. All right. So just know that the things that you put into place the seeds are planted, and it's coming. All right.
And you got to take that leap of faith and just go for it. Just go for it, girl. You know, we talked a little bit, but go for what you told me in the last email. I'm just saying, you'll be able to do what you wanted to do. Cousin Jody, thank you. Thumbs up this video in the description area too, on the tube of you on the YouTube. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jody.
Exactly what I was thinking. Awesome, Angela.
Wonderful.
We are here every Monday, you guys. Every Monday. So tell your friends, come and share. We bring intuitive tips and messages and a little bit of humor every Monday. Laura, besides the podcast that's happening, what else you got going on?
I have an online class that's coming up with my hello. We're planning a party, so I'm having stuff delivered. My friend Rachel in Australia. So May 15th, we're doing this online, Tuning into Heaven. She's the angel person. I'm the spirit person. So we're going to be sharing insight about how to connect with your angels and also how to connect with your spirit loved ones. So the two of us together are going to be working May 15th. You can find that on my website.
Yes. Awesome.
How about you, Elias?
I have the 60th retreat coming up in Chicago. It's called Abandonment and Loss. And that is really dealing with grief and moving forward. And also, how do we get back the empowerment that we need? So that's going to be on May 29th, 30th, and 31st in Chicago, we have 4 spots left. So come join us. It'll be exciting. If we didn't get to your message, please know that let's see. How about this? How about we do the 3 people that asked a combo question? What do you think?
Okay, sounds great.
All right,
Yeah.
we'll do that for you guys. Here we go.
Oh, so good. I'm so glad to hear that, Angela. She said she asked for a card. And okay, good. So yes, the cards don't lie. The cards don't lie.
Okay. This is a lovely card for all of you. May have a card for career, finance, work. What do I need to know about Scooby? His left paw arthritis. He's limping. Am I on track with his treatment? And then I love listening to both of you at the start of the week. It makes the week start off perfectly. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. So I got miracles, everybody. So put out what you want. Put on out what is your best or your highest answer to what you need, and that it comes to you so you can really listen and pay attention to it. And a miracle can happen, everybody. Don't give up hope. What do you got, Laura?
Yeah, you have the power card. Love this. I love this image. That's my favorite. So trying to figure out how to make sure this all good. Okay, so about the paw. So I'm just going to touch upon each one of these individually. Am I on track with his treatment? For the paw question for Scooby, if your gut is telling you that you need to either get a second opinion or you need to shift the treatment, go for it. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. So just take another look at that is basically what I want to say with that. Career, finance, work. You're in the driver's seat. You're in the driver's seat with this. So this indicates that you need to, there's a little bit of a push to take a step that moves things forward a bit rather than being more. Sometimes we have to be more passive, and sometimes we have to be in the driver's seat. This week is for you to be in the driver's seat and make some different choices that you might be thinking about in the back of your mind.
Yeah. And Sheila, if you want somebody that's an animal communicator, I have a great friend that is an animal communicator. So please contact me if you need. Okay. She's just got a heart of gold. So let me know. All right, everybody. We appreciate you all being here. We will be here next Monday, which will be next Monday. Oh my gosh, already. That's just crazy. Next Monday will be May 4th. May the 4th be with you. So thank you, Angela. You too. And come join us. Tell your friends. And stay tuned for the outro. Thanks, everybody.
I'm proud of the outro.